Sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim, and thank you all so much for all Naya Sim or Cimnanya. Thank you all so much for the support. So today we'll be talking something very important, and before we get into this video, I want you to know that this video is in segment. So number one is like saying that I was just thinking the other day how it looks like we are going to be needing Black American women to save democracy again in 2024. I mean, this is how they already started planning that Black women are going to save democracy again for them in 2024. And there is a question somebody asked a Korean man, why do Koreans why do they not like Black people and all that? I mean, that he went ahead to give his own reasons and all that. And then let me make this clear before we get into this video. See, if you are a palm colored person and you've already been doing, you guys have already done this in the past, and you all are also still planning to do it in the future, I want you all to know that you are on your own. If you are this people, part of the people that go ahead to vote against their own interest and scream that affirmative action benefits only Black women or Black people, and you know what is good, like you know that this person is not good for you as a president or as someone to be in, I mean, to rule, you still go ahead to vote for them because you think that you are maltreating Black people, or you want to make Black lives harder and all that. Sincerely speaking, you are on your own because Black people aren't saving anything. If you mess around, you clean your mess up. And if it is affecting the Black people, it is also affecting you all. Let's get into this video.
This tweet says, I was just thinking the other day how it's looking like we're going to be needing Black American women to save democracy again in 2024. That was found over on Twitter, and I just have a couple things to say about that. Black women continue to be the most disrespected person in this country. Black women continue to still save this country daily. Black women have given people the playbook for centuries. Black women continue to be dismissed and ignored and oppressed until we are needed. The expectations that are placed on Black women, while also doing nothing to ensure our protection and our safety and our well-being, is asinine. It's completely asinine. This expectation for Black women to continue to be your social justice mammies while only being called upon when we are needed to do something for you needs to stop. It needs to stop. While you might think it is a statement of honor or respect or gratitude when you say that Black women need to save democracy or save anything, it is neither of those things. Because if that were the case, it wouldn't be situationally, it wouldn't be transactional, and Black women wouldn't still be as oppressed as we are today. Empty words. Going to be needing Black American women to save democracy again in 2024.
No, do it again. Y'all gotta be fucking kidding me. Black women don't possess some sort of superpower that gets us to organize better than you all do. That's just what you tell us to make us do all the work for you. The reality is that Black women exhibit empathy, the ability to listen to people and turn what people are saying into policy. When I said you all should exhibit some empathy in this moment, you all laughed in my fucking face. The idea of even just being kind to other people is so far-fetched to you all. You all can't be bothered. For fuck's sakes, you all get comfortable, and then you forget about all the people you have to collect for an election. All the Black and brown people you ignored as they were suffering. All the disabled people who were dead now because of COVID. To be quite fucking honest, the only reason you even organized during the Trump years is because you all were uncomfortable too. But there's no resisting when there's a Democrat in office, right? Do it your fucking selves.
What's the biggest problem out here in New Orleans from your perspective?
I don't know if I'd want to say.
What do you mean? Yeah?
You know what's funny? It only sounds racist because a white man saying it. You ask Black people that live out there too, what are they gonna say? They're gonna say the ends too. I guarantee you. Next video.
Black conservatives are the biggest threat to the Black community. Seriously. Here's why. So I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. So this guy's racism, it doesn't even surprise me. It barely even bothers me because I know it exists. I know these people are out there. But you see, the difference between myself and black conservatives like Officer Tatum is that if I were reacting to that video, I would have said, wow, this guy has a really warped opinion of black people. And it's probably due to the media sensationalizing and over-highlighting any issue in the black community on purpose. And for the record, I want to repeat something that one of my friends said on one of my other posts. Black excellence is not an anomaly. It is not a rarity. It is not the exception to the rule. It is the rule. And sadly, Officer Tatum knows this, but he has chosen to sell out his community for a couple of bucks. He knows what butters his bread. In fact, look at any of his posts that isn't demeaning the black community. You'll see that his engagement is way down on those posts. So when it's time for him to increase his engagement, he goes back to criticizing black people. And this is not even original. It's what all black conservatives do. And what bothers me the most about this is that if a black kid were watching this, he's looking for Officer Tatum to counter these types of statements with facts about all of the excellence in the black community. But instead, he sees people like Tatum validating this crap. The reason I said at the beginning that black conservatives are the biggest threat to the black community is because they give cover to racist cops, racist lending agencies, racist apartment managers, racist teachers, principals, and etc. to keep them going and being racist. And unfortunately, these types of things have gotten people killed. And listen, I know Officer Tatum has 2 kids. I hope that his children are never encountered by racist, violent police officers, because he will have to live with the fact that he has been the one validating and giving cover to their actions. Period.
Thank you, Miss Metty. Forgive you for asking the right question. You gotta forgive us, Koreans, for having the tendency to look down upon you guys. Let me give a little tweak on your question just to make it a little easier for me to answer you. Okay? How about putting it this way? Why do Koreans have the propensity for leaning towards brighter colored people compared to the darker ones? Why? Have Africans ever invaded Korea? Have Africans ever taken away anything from Korea? No. Then why? Why do Koreans have the proclivity for favoring the light-colored ones compared to the dark-colored people? This is all because I believe racism is taught at a very subconscious level. No one can say that officially Koreans favor light-colored people and detest darker ones. No one can say this out loud. But in reality, it's everywhere. Why? Because Koreans are taught to do so. This is all because Korea is hugely impacted by the US forces and the USA. So what's happening back in the States in terms of racism is exactly happening in Korea. Koreans are taught to favor bright colored people compared to the darker ones. Hopefully this is helpful to you in understanding the racism here in the country, but hopefully one day we all be colorblind so that such questions like yours can no longer exist. But for the time being, racism here in Korea can be a hurdle for you, but I believe your love for Korea is greater than those obstacles. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.
So this is all I got from this video, and it looks like these people think that we are excuse me, I don't know what they think that black people are. I don't know, it's a little bit funny, but sincerely speaking, it looks like they are not even understanding what black people be saying all this while. And it is, you mess up, you're cleaning it up, do not bother. Black people aren't serving any democracy anymore. So if you all are waiting on black women, black people to come out and do what they know how to do best, like, you know, be the one protecting everybody or be the one to speak out for everybody, not anytime soon. Because, yeah, they have been doing it all these years and you all never learn. You all will still go and vote against your own interests because you want to punish black people. Because this is what they do. They want to punish black people. They vote against their own interests, thinking that they are doing black people. And then it comes back to haunt them. And they start screaming, black people should come save democracy. No, black people aren't saving shushi this time around. So you F around, you find out, you mess up, you clean your mess. Black people aren't cleaning anybody's mess this time around. And if you all think that, yeah, it's going to affect us, it will affect us and also affect you. It's been affecting black people all these years. Has it not been? It's been affecting them all these years. I mean, some are going to be like, oh, black people are going to suffer it more. No, black people aren't suffering anything. As it is hitting them, it is also hitting you badly, because they have been in this position for a very longer time, and they know how to maneuver and do their thing. So for anybody coming out thinking that they are going to mess around and then call black people up to come and save democracy, shout out to you all, because you guys will keep waiting till thy kingdom come. Black people aren't going to answer you. Black people, you will not see them. So you all better buckle up, and do the right thing. Number one is that if they can do the right thing, if they choose to do the right thing, that is, they know the right thing, but they choose not to do the right thing because they think that because they don't want black people to live a better life or to live better than them. So for all that, they still go around and mess around and F around, then find out, then look for a way to call black people and start screaming. If we have listened to black people, start screaming, black people told us, but we never listened. And you guys will still scream it again. I mean, this is all I got to say. Thank you so much, and see you all in my next video. Bye for now.